A man smashed through a partition wall in his home, and what poured out was glutinous rice. Confused, he kept breaking through the partition, but what appeared next made him stumble backward in shock. His wife rushed over after hearing the commotion. Police quickly arrived at the scene. Strangely, the moment the police dogs got there, they started barking uncontrollably, which made Jack realize something was seriously wrong. With the dogs' help, they eventually uncovered 5 mummified bodies. According to the medical examiner's findings, all the victims were young women who had been dead for over 20 years. Unlike true mummies, their internal organs hadn't been removed, but the bodies had been dehydrated before being wrapped, which explained why there was no putrid smell. The house belonged to an elderly woman whose husband had died several years ago, leaving her alone in a nursing home. When questioned, the old woman refused to say a word, but the moment the bodies found in the room were mentioned, she suddenly became agitated. A nurse quickly led her away. At that moment, the old woman spotted a fork on the desk, grabbed it, and stabbed it into her own neck. Just like that, their only lead was gone. Shortly after, police discovered 2 more mummified bodies outside the house. They were also female, but different from those found inside. They were around 40 years old and had been dead for less than a year. This indicated they weren't killed by the same perpetrator. The medical examiner ran urine tests on the bodies and found that those inside the house were all around 18 years old, while the 2 outside were in their 40s. Clearly, there were 2 different killers. So Jack decided to investigate leads connected to the old woman, and sure enough, he found something. The old woman had once had a child, but no one knew where that child had gone. Could the killer be her child? And the 2 victims found outside were very likely killed by him, because in the old woman's former room, they found a letter